What's up, Smoke Breaks? Happy Friday again here, everybody. Hope it's going well. Grab the link here for folks. Alright. Perfect. Got that up and at 'em. Got the divisions on my phone, since the conferences, I should say, since we're doing the conferences. Not used to that, so I've got them pulled up. And we will be jumping in here shortly. Shortly. So just grab a little reminder for myself here. So East is Kelvin. West is Nate. Alright. So I'll put that in front of my face. Go. Alright, well, best of luck, Kelvin and Nate. We'll give those guys a couple minutes to roll on in. Otherwise, we'll get things going in not too long. We have hockey to do yet. Where did my schedule go? I just had that too, I swear. Well, while I locate that. What'd you do, Mitch? What did you do? But anyway, here it is. Blending in with my writing. We have Mr. Nate and Kelvin, where my finger is now, is who's up, and then we have Adam and Nick in a little while here, and then the NT squad and Mr. Ben after that. So, in case you guys are curious on where we're at, who's up and whatnot, that is the lineup. So, should be good to go here momentarily. Got that. Awesome. Give Kelvin and Nate a couple more minutes to roll on in, otherwise we'll get the show on the road for Artifacts 2019-20 edition. And looking forward to it. So what's up, Harry? Good to see you, man. Happy Friday again. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. And we're just waiting on the participants here. And once we see some life, we'll get things going. Splitting it Eastern and Western conferences there. So Kelvin's got the East and Nate's got the West. Just down in the middle, basically. Very nice. Going to be a lot of fun. Wish you both the very best. There's Mr. Nate. What's going on, man? Happy Friday. Glad you can make it for Artifacts. We're going to give Kelvin a couple more minutes here, and then we'll roll on in. So, alright, there is Mr. Kelvin. So everybody is here. So perfect. Yeah, hockey's been very good to us, so I'm hoping it continues that way. So, good to see you, Kelvin and Nate and Harry, all three of you. Happy Friday to all three of you, and best of luck, Kelvin and Nate in the box. Without further ado, we'll jump into the 1920 Artifacts Conference split break here. It's going to be a lot of fun. Good luck. So basically spit down the middle there. Secondary seals on upper deck always get me. Alright. Here's our little thingamajig. Advertisement. On that side. On that side. Alright. Best of luck. Good luck to shuffle, and then we'll be jumping on in. Alright. Chris calling to McDavid. Oh boy. I think Nate would love that. Alright. Hopefully some Flyers action at least a little bit for you there, Kelvin. And here we go. onward we go. Like I said, I got the divisions pulled up on my phone. Or not the divisions, conferences, I should say. Excuse me. And should be all set. So, alright, this looks like a really big decoy, I think, in the first pack. We have William Nylander. William Nylander, which will be in the East. And that will go home to Calvin. Braden Point, 195 out of 299. That'll also be in the East. Calvin out of 299. Braden Point. Yep, current conferences. That is correct. That is correct. So yeah, we gotta have all the teams. Alright. Next is that big old decoy that I was talking about. Got Ben Bishop. Ben Bishop will go home to, what are the stars? The West, which is Nate. And Mika Zibanejad. Zibanejad will go to the East, back to Calvin there. Mika Zibanejad. Yes, sir. Next pack up. We have Josh Bailey. Josh Bailey for the Islanders, which some of them stay in the same, but I feel like some of them flip-flop from the from the ones that we used, obviously because we used divisions, but I'm not very good at spotting the the symbols, which I need to get better at. But that is the East. It's going home to Kelvin. Pecorine will go home to the West, which will be Mr. Nate. We got 36 out of 699. Matthew Barzal. Matthew Barzal back to Kelvin out of 699. Mr. Barzal. Nice. Next up, decoy. Torrey Krug. Torrey Krug, which will be the East to Calvin. Alright. We have next to pack up for you guys. Oop. There we go. Oop. Come on. Get out of here. Roman Josi. And Philip Forsberg. Philip Forsberg, both of those will go home to Nate. And then we have a Clayton Keller out of 699, 220 out of 699, Clayton Keller, which will go to Nate. Mr. Nate out of 699, 220 out of 699, Clayton Keller. Nice. Decoy. And Alex Tuck. Alex Tuck, which will go home to Nate. Alright. And next pack up. The next pack. Alright, let's see. I think there's a hit in here. Get that to the bottom. Get that decoy out of there. Out of our way. Got Tyler Bozak. The Bozak will go home to Mr. Nate. Eli Kovalchuk will go to Nate. Oh boy. Get all the decoy action on this, son. Alright. And where are these guys? We have numbered 99 out of 99. The eBay 1 of 1 of Mr. Ryan Poling with the RPA. Ryan Poling, there you go, Mr. Kelvin. Nasty RPA with the red and blue. I love it. I love it. There we go. Nastiness. 99 out of 99. There you go, Kelvin. Well done, sir. eBay 1 of 1 on top of it. If there are any savers, send them Nate's way. Sounds good. Sounds good. Let me make a note of that as well after I get Mr. Poling all marked up here. Alright, there you go, Mr. Kelvin. Ryan Poling. Beautiful card right there. Gotta love artifacts. Gotta love artifacts. You said any sabers. 2 and 8. Alright. I will leave that with my notes. And we've got 4 packs left here. If I can open them. Well, that is the challenge. That is the challenge. Alright, I think we've got another hit in here. We got Sean Monahan. We'll go to Nate. Louis Erickson to Nate. And our next one is going to go home to Mr. Kelvin 111 out of 165, Jonathan Drouin. Jonathan Drouin with the dual relic. 111 out of 165. And there you go. The Canadians crushing it for you there so far, Mr. Kelvin. 2 for 2 with the Canadians. 111 out of 165. Jonathan Drouin, 111 out of 165. I love the way they set artifacts up. They don't modify it a whole lot every year, but it does look very, very nice. Alright. 3 packs remain. I think we got something else in here. We'll see. We got Gabriel Landeskog. We'll go to Nate. John Carlson. Oh yeah, that's a sweet one. And John Carlson. We'll go home to Mr. Kelvin. And what are these guys? Alright, Mr. Kelvin approaching that sweep. 90 out of 125. There's a huge name. Mr. Austin Matthews. For the Maple Leafs. A nice dual relic of Mr. Austin Matthews. There you go, Mr. Kelvin. 3 for 3. 90 out of 125. Austin Matthews. That's a nice one right there, Mr. Kelvin. Choosing wisely with his 15 spot there. 90 out of 125. Gorgeous. Game used on that bad boy. No McDavid, but we'll take Matthews. Alright. And we've got 2 more to go. Our redemption should still be to come yet. I think there's 1 per box, I think. Alright. We have Braden. Oh, yep, there it is. Braden Point. Braden Point. And we'll go home to... my phone lagged out because of the screen timeout. Just wanted to make sure that was Kelvin. Yep. And Kelvin continues to crush it. He'll grab the Artifacts rookie for the Lightning there. Rookie redemption. So Kelvin continues to crush it and try to snag Nate something here before the end. Rookie redemption for the Bolts. We've got 1 per box. Decoy. Get all these decoys out of here. Ryan Nugent Hopkins will go to Nate. Elias Lindholm will go home to Mr. Nate. And last pack mojo, fellas, in hockey. Next up tonight will be the NT squad, like I said. Or excuse me, actually it'll be the BG squad, the black gold squad. Get that decoy out of there. Next up, Nolan Patrick. PC action there for Kelvin. We have Taylor Hall. And Taylor Hall will go home to Mr. Kelvin. Claude Giroux. We're grabbing a couple of PC cards there for Mr. Nate, and a little something for, for Kelvin, and a little something for Nate at the end. 33 out of 99, the Max Pacioretty. Max Pacioretty, 33 out of 99, the Emerald there. Mr. Nate, there you go, sir. Grabbing the last card of the box there. Alright. Very well done on the artifacts, fellas. And we appreciate it. Thanks again, Tim, for everything. As always, got to remind myself to thank you and everyone. And it's awesome stuff. So, Artifacts is a nice one. I like that product a lot. Alright. Thank you, Nate and Kelvin. You guys are Awesome. And we are moving on to Adam and Nick are up next with the BG. Like I said, be here in just a little while. So thank you, boys and girls, and we'll see you back here before too long. Yep, you're very welcome, Kelvin and Nate. We'll see you guys soon. Appreciate you hanging out.